Shalom, Saint. Shalom. This is Wes Smith coming to you with House of Restoration, where we'll be in the light in the midst of darkness. And as you see, the topic is Enoch 39. And I was reading Enoch 39, and some evident things stuck out to me to just kind of give credibility to scripture, or scripture actually gives credibility to things that were said in Enoch. So I put together like a little small presentation. This ain't gonna be long. I kind of actually got a new toy, so I want to play with it. And I don't know that it might look a little better. It might not. I don't know. I ended up actually getting another computer today when we got done with the Sabbath day gathering. So as we after we ended Shabbat, me and my wife went out and ended up purchasing a new computer because we noticed that certain broadcasts are moving a little slower. So hopefully this will work out a little better. Uh, so here it is, real quick. Let's go into the slide and cover this up and just look at it. Look at what the book of Enoch say. So Enoch chapter 39 verses 1 through 2. In those days shall the elect and holy race descend from the upper heavens, and their seed shall then be with them, the sons of men. Enoch or Enoch received Sephirim of indignation and wrath, and Sephirim of hurry and agitation. Never shall they obtain mercy, says Yahuwah Sabaoth. So in the book of Enoch, we know that there were fallen angels. So when it talks about that holy race descends, we know that in the days of Jared, angels descended from their holy habitation. Now we know in the book of Jude, he even says that. So here you go in Jude chapter 1, verse 6. And the angels which did not guard their first estate, but left their own habitation, he has reserved into everlasting chains under darkness unto the judgment of the great day. So look at that right there. The angels which did not guard their first estate, but left their habitation, he has reserved in everlasting chains under darkness unto the judgment of the great day. Now, when you go back and you look at that, what will say that Enoch, in those days shall the elect and holy race descend from the upper heavens, and their seed shall then be with the sons of men. Enoch received books of indignation and wrath, and books of hurry and agitation. Now, I'm gonna bring it back probably later on in the week, where I read, I think it was in the book of Baruch. Uh, was it Tamika? Probably remember. I was reading in the book of Baruch where it was saying that y'all would speed up. He told Baruch, I think it was, that he would speed up the the um the seasons and the years so that these things could go ahead and happen. So there so look at that. Never shall they obtain mercy, says Yahweh will save. Oh, so you know that those angels they will never receive mercy. So now they have to wait. And what they're doing is they know that they cannot get back in the good graces of Yah. So they are doing whatever to cause torment on the earth. That's the war between us, brothers and sisters. So let's look. Enoch 39, verses 3 and 4. A cloud then snatched me up, and the wind raised me above the surface of the earth, placing me at the extremity of the heavens. There I saw another vision. I saw the habitations and resting places of the Kadashim. There my eyes beheld their habitations with the angels, and their resting places with the holy ones. They were entreating, supplicating, and praying for the sons of men, while righteousness like water flowed before them, and mercy like dew over the earth, and thus with them forever and ever. So look at there, the angels. It said, there my eyes beheld their habitations with the angels. And look at what he's talking about there. He said he saw another vision, and I saw in the habitation of rest the place of the saints. That's you, brothers and sisters. So you are praying, for the sons of men. You are, and remember what it says in one of the scriptures. It says that the uh, angels had uh, the prayers of the saints stored in bowls, right? So let's look at another comparison to this right here. And Enoch lived 60 and 5 years and begat Methuselah, and Enoch walked with Elohim after he begat Methuselah 300 years and begat sons and daughters. And the days of Enoch were 360 and 5 years. And Enoch walked with Elohim, and he was not, for Elohim took him. So if you go back, it said right there, a cloud then snatched me up, and the wind raised me above the surface of the earth, placing me at the extremity of the heaven. So right there go another tie-in where scripture is is giving making Enoch's book a credible witness. So let's look at Enoch chapter 39, verse 5-7. At that time, my eyes beheld the dwelling of the elect of truth, belief, and righteousness. Countless shall be the number of the holy and the elect in the presence of Elohim forever and ever. Their residence I beheld under the wings of Yahuwah Sabaoth. All the holy and the elect sung before him in appearance like a blaze of fire, their mouths being full of blessing, and their lips glorifying the name of Yahuwah Sabaoth, and the righteousness was incessantly before him. So look at that. It said, at that time my eyes beheld the dwelling of the elect, the truth of truth, belief, and righteousness. Countless shall be the number, right? So look at Revelation chapter 7, verses 9-12. After this, I beheld, and lo, a great multitude which no man can number, of all nations and kindreds and people and tongues, stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and palms in their hands. So now Enoch is giving you a description of the heavenly habitation of Yahuwah. So now John didn't just make this up. He was before the Father, because he gave accurate accurate how could you put it, he gave a good basically statement on the things that similar to what Enoch saw, right? So right here it says, and before the Lamb, clothed white robes and palms in their hands, and cried with a loud voice, saying, salvation to our Yahuwah, which sits upon the throne, and unto the Lamb. And all the angels stood round about the throne and about the elders and the four living creatures, and fell before the throne on their faces and worshiped Yah, saying, Amen. Blessing and glory and wisdom and thanksgiving and honor and power and might be unto our Yah forever and ever. Amen. So there you go. There was not a number that could be counted right there. So now let's look at Enoch chapter 39, verses 8-10. And I know y'all used to me doing word studies, but this is just kind of a comparison on scriptures right here. Something that just I thought was like a little nugget that was that I noticed. So I just wanted to, kind of present it to everybody. So look at here. There was a desirous of remaining in my soul, longed for that habitation. There was my antecedent inheritance, for thus I had prevailed before Yahuwah Sabaoth. At that time I glorified and extolled the name of Yahuwah Sabaoth with blessing and with praise, for he has established it with blessing and with praise according to his own good pleasure. That place long did my eyes contemplate. I blessed and said, blessed be he, blessed from the beginning forever. And the beginning before the world was created, and without end is his knowledge. So he was blessing the habitation, the place of his inheritance. Think about that now. Where do we become? We inherit the kingdom. When we stay in obedience, when we walk before Yah, when we live according to his words, his statutes, and his ways. And Shabbat Shalom to everybody that showed up. I actually wasn't expecting, nobody to actually show up, because honestly, I was just trying to play with it just for a little while, just to see what it did. But, I thank y'all when y'all do show up, all those that do support us here. So let's look at the comparison to that scripture, right? Because I found this in Psalms 26, 6-8. I will wash my hands in innocency, so will I compass your altar, O Yahuwah, that I might publish with the voice of thanksgiving and tell of all your wondrous works, Yahuwah. I have loved the habitation of your house and the place where your honor dwells. And there's other scriptures that talks about how David talks about how he longs to be before Yahoo. I just found this one right here because I like the fact that he said, I love the habitation of your house. You know what I'm saying? Just to be in the presence of Yah. And that's what Enoch said, right back here. He said, there was a desirous of remaining, and my soul longed for that habitation. There was my antecedent inheritance, something that he knew that he was supposed to inherit, something that Adam caused us to lose. But guess what? The king, Yahushua HaMashiach, prevailed where Adam lost, right? So let's look at the next one. Enoch chapter 39, verses 11 through 12. And this is kind of rounding it up towards the end, but look what it says. What is this world? Of every existing generation, those shall bless you who do not sleep, but stand before your glory, blessing, glory, exalting you, and saying, the holy, holy Yahuwah Sabaoth fills the whole world of the spirit. There my eyes beheld all who without sleeping stand before him and bless him, saying, blessed be you, and blessed be the name of Elohim forever and ever. Then my countenance became changed until I was incapable of seeing. And why is that? Because his glory is blinding. So let's look. Revelation chapter 4, verse 6 through 11. Here we go again. Now, here you go. You have John giving an accurate description of these beasts and even saying some of the same things that was said in the book of Enoch, right? And before the throne, there was a sea of glass like unto crystal. And in the midst of the throne and round about the throne were 4 living creatures full of eyes before and behind. And the first living creature was like a lion, and the second living creature like a calf, and the third living creature had a face of a man, and the fourth living creature was like a flying eagle. And the 4 living creatures had each of them 6 wings about him, and they were full of eyes within, and they rest not day and night, meaning they don't sleep, saying, holy, 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 Yahuwah Elohim Sabaoth, which was and is to come. And then, and when those living creatures give glory and honor and thanks to him that sat on the throne, who lives forever and ever, the 24 elders fall down before him that sat on the throne and worship him that lives forever and ever, and cast their crowns before the throne, saying, you are worthy, O Elohim, Yahuwah Eloheinu, to receive glory and honor and power, for you have created all things, and for your pleasure there are and were created. So look at that. That's just a little something that I threw together real quick because I just saw that the book of Enoch has a lot of nuggets in it, and if you really take the time to read it and study it, and just you could compare all throughout scripture where you see Enoch in different books. The book of Enoch kind of being quoted from different books. So I just thought that was so cool. Shalom, Sister Tony, Brother Mecca, Sister Phenomenal, all y'all that decided to show up, my wife, Auntie, everybody. I thank y'all for showing up. But this was just a short one. This wasn't nothing that I was doing for long. Like I said, I just wanted to play with the new toy a little bit. And I just give honor and praise unto Yah, because he made just being able to go out, like he just made this affordable, and I just thank him for that. So all glory be to him. She talking about that's right. But y'all have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Those of you that are off on Sunday, I work on Sunday, so I'll be going back tomorrow. I'm gonna try to enjoy the rest of my night. Just be blessed, and just may Yahuwah Eloheinu bless each and every one of you. And as always, I love you. Yahuwah loves you. And don't forget to say, thank you, Yahusha. I love you guys, and I will talk to you later.